Some serious death flags were raised this chapter. Chapter 63 of赤目GA Kill. But one of them may not be fulfilled. The other we know is going to be fulfilled if the anime did spoil what was going to happen later on in the manga. And we pretty much know what's going to happen. How it's going to end out, but we don't know how it's going to play out. What's going to happen is the first death flag I want to point out. I'll focus on the slightly less important one. Kurome's death flag. At the end of this chapter, after Akame was burying her past and burying the people she fought with, although they haven't shown up in赤目GA Kill 0, so they're still relatively new to us, and new to the people who've read赤目GA Kill 0. These people are from back when she was still being brainwashed by the capital and believing that the capital was good, what she was doing by killing Revolutionary Army people and all that was good, and there was nothing wrong with the world except for the Revolutionary Army who wants to destroy it, blah blah blah, the bullshit that the Empire told her. So these people have known Kurome and Akame for a very long time. And they were drug users like Kurome. They weren't chosen to be part of the elite squad that Akame was. So they have a little disdain for the elite squad because they're pretty much monsters. Well, they have to rely on drugs. And the drugs had side effects, like with Kurome. We know what's killing her. She has to take these drugs. They lessen the impact on her body, but she's dying anyways from these. She can't recover from the drugs. They literally shortened her lifespan. Well, we saw one example, another firm example of what the drugs do to another person is, one of them has, and I'm assuming it's a boy, he was a very feminine looking boy, had these really good handsome boy looks and all that. Well, female girlish boy and everything. And now in this chapter we saw he looks like a 34 to 50-year-old man. He aged, but he's in his teens. So these drugs are taking their toll on the people. And these people have known Akame and Kurome for a long time. So Akame was forced to kill these people since Kurome went on a mission with them. And Akame buried, which is her switch word, which turns off her emotions and gets rid of her memories for momentarily so she can complete her mission. So she buries her opponents, her former friends, former allies, former comrades. She buries her past, and first of all, that's fucking sad. Having, like, if you were in an army and all that, and then you realize your side's doing the bad thing, and then you have to switch over, you have to fight the people that you thought were your friends, the ones that you shared close bonds with, and that's pretty damn sad. It's tragic. But war is fucking hell. And that's one of the main themes of this chapter. War is fucking hell. Like, it's tragic, it's hell. And no one is fucking safe in赤mega Kill. Well, mostly Akame, because she has the plot armor, but Tatsumi, we don't even know if we're gonna have the same, like, how much the anime spoil what's gonna happen later on in the manga. Is Tatsumi gonna die? We don't know that. We know if he uses Incursio so many times he'll die, but we don't know if he'll actually die in the end. We don't know how much the anime spoiled. But, so yeah, Kurome's death flag. After burying her past, Akame jumped after Kurome, who was fleeing, and initiated what's going to happen next chapter, the Akame versus Kurome fight, where one of them is going to end up dead, most likely Kurome, but it's still going to be fucking sad, because I ship Kurome x Wave. Kurome is adorable sometimes. But she initiated saying, meet at that place, which it might be the church, who knows. Meet at the place at a certain time and all that. They'll be waiting, come alone and all that. We know Tatsumi and Wave might come with them or something, or hold back and all that. But they'll still probably make an appearance. So, Kurome's death flag was definitely raised this chapter. And it's probably going to be achieved through Akame. Then the other death flag that was raised this chapter was Wave. He wants to become stronger, but according to Death, he's at his max. He's at his limit. He's at his apex. He can't become stronger, but he wants to be stronger so he can stop the fighting, so he can stop friends from killing each other. He wants to be able to protect those that he cares about. He hates being inferior because Tatsumi's gotten stronger. Tatsumi has so much potential, and he just feels inferior. So he asked Death to train him, and she said, I can't train you because you're already at your apex. But there is a way, and it's not through drugs like Kurome did. if he wields 2 Teigus. And normally, we've known probably since the very early on chapters, the very early on episodes, that you can only wield 1 Teigu. Your body can't handle the stress, and that Teigu has to accept you. But if there are exceptions, if you have a lot of willpower and a lot of strength, then it might work, and that might increase your strength and all that. And it might work for Wave, because unlike in Curcio, he doesn't have a spear or a weapon. And Curcio is a prototype for Grand Chariot. Grand Chariot just fights with his hands and fists. So he might get an actual weapon Teigu to carry with him when he's in Grand Chariot's form. But I honestly don't know if this Death Flag will be achieved for Wave. And I hope that it's not, because Wave is not necessarily a bad guy. He's on the wrong side, but he's a good guy. He's just fighting what he believes in and what he was taught. He doesn't want to switch over to the Revolutionary Army because he's fulfilling the debt he has to someone in the Empire that saved his life. The fisherman guy. We learned this early on in a couple chapters ago and everything. So I don't know if Wave is going to die. He might be able to wield these 2 Teigus. And if he does and doesn't, Estes will still train him so he can at least learn some new things. Akame got killed. God damn. You're a brutal series, but you're also one of my favorite series. Now let's just hope that if the anime did spoil stuff, it's not as shitty as that. I think of the anime as a rough draft kind of thing, like, it at least outlined what could happen or what's going to happen, but the manga, as is shown in the manga already, that it can improve so goddamn much more from the anime than the anime did. It'll be more detailed, it'll last a lot longer, we probably won't get, or maybe get, a golden Digimon Tatsumi, or, yeah, evolve in Curcio! I want to fight that giant robot! Away, and Curcio! I need wings! Okay, wings are actually pretty badass, but I doubt in Curcio will evolve again, because Tatsumi, I think, can only use it 3 more times, and if it evolves, I think it'll actually kill him. It might cross out those 3 other times and kill him. So I don't know how this series is going to end, if the giant robot's ever going to make an appearance, and I swear to God, if they kill Leone like they did in the anime, I'm gonna start a riot. Nope. That is bullshit on how she died. And finally, the minister needs to die a more brutal, more painful, he needs to die a very horrible death. I think that's what we can all agree on. So yeah, this chapter was pretty good. Can't wait for next month's Akame vs. Kurome. Tell me your thoughts on the chapter. I always like to read your guys' comments. Be sure to follow the links down in the description where you can go and add me on Twitter, Facebook, and go check out chapter 63 of赤目GA Kill. This is Alex Nation, my lovely community, citizens and civilians. I'll see you guys in the next review, so have a good day. Watch lots of anime, read lots of manga,